In the vast expanse of Russia's military landscape, a force established as a formidable component of the Russian armed force with dynamic capabilities takes center stage: the motorized infantry. These units, blending mobility with firepower, maneuver swiftly across diverse terrains, from urban streets to rugged landscapes. This potent combination grants them a strategic advantage, allowing for the swift deployment of the squad-level formations to the strategic deployment of battalion tactical groups. Their adaptability ensures readiness for any challenge, making them a formidable presence on the battlefield. At the foundation of the Russian motorized infantry lies the squad, the smallest yet vital component of the unit. Over the past 3 decades, the squad size has evolved, now comprising 10 men, a reduction from its previous count of 14. During dismounted assaults, the squad's deployment capability is optimized with a team of 7 men, strategically divided into a 2-man assault team and a 5-man support fire team. The squad leader, typically a non-commissioned officer, is equipped with AKS-74U, while each soldier carries AK-74M. Supported by their designated infantry squad vehicle, the BTR-82A, the squad maneuvers through challenging terrains, demonstrating adaptability and cohesion as they execute missions with precision and determination. Some other common weapons found within a Russian motorized infantry squad: PKP Pecheneg machine gun. Typically, there is 1 PKP machine gun per squad, serving as a primary source of sustained firepower. One soldier is equipped with RPG-26 or RPG-18 disposable anti-tank rocket launcher to address anti-armor threats. 2 soldiers have AK-74M rifles equipped with underbarrel GP-30 grenade launchers, enhancing the squad's versatility in engaging both infantry and fortified positions. These weapons complement the squad's firepower and tactical flexibility, enabling them to engage various threats effectively in different combat scenarios. The Russian Ground Forces Motorized Rifle Platoon consists of a platoon headquarters, 3 rifle squads, and 3 vehicles. In a BMP-2 or BMP-3 equipped platoon, this includes 1 officer and 29 enlisted personnel. The platoon headquarters, Отделение управления, typically comprises 6 personnel: platoon commander, командир взвода, deputy platoon commander or platoon sergeant, замкомандира взвода, sniper, medic rifleman, strelok sanitar, machine gunner, pulemetchik, and assistant machine gunner, nomer расчета. All platoon HQ personnel are cross-loaded across the platoon's 3 BMPs, as detailed in the seating diagrams under the mounted configuration section. During mounted operations, the platoon commander, a lieutenant, and platoon sergeant, a senior sergeant, typically serve as vehicle commanders of separate vehicles. When the platoon dismounts, the platoon commander leads the dismounted element, while the platoon sergeant remains mounted and assumes command of the mounted element. In this scenario, the gunner of the platoon commander's vehicle takes over command of that vehicle. Depending on the formation and mission, the 2-man machine gun team in the platoon HQ and the sniper, armed with an SVD-designated marksman rifle, may be directed by the platoon commander. A Russian Ground Forces Motorized Rifle Company is a formidable unit composed of 3 motorized rifle platoons plus 2 vehicles in the company headquarters. Typically, each company consists of 96 soldiers, including officers and enlisted personnel. The company headquarters oversees the operations of the 3 motorized rifle platoons. It is led by a company commander, usually holding the rank of captain or major, and supported by additional personnel such as the company executive officer, company sergeant major, and administrative staff. The headquarters coordinates communication, logistics, and administrative functions for the entire company, ensuring seamless coordination between platoons during combat operations. Vehicles and equipment. Russian motorized rifle companies are typically equipped with BMP-2 or BMP-3 infantry fighting vehicles, providing mobility, firepower, and protection for the infantry squads. These vehicles are armed with a variety of weapon systems, including autocannons, machine guns, and anti-tank missiles, enabling them to engage both infantry and armored threats effectively. Additionally, the company may be supported by other specialized vehicles and equipment, such as reconnaissance vehicles, engineering vehicles, and logistical support vehicles, to enhance their operational capabilities on the battlefield. Operational deployment. Russian motorized rifle companies are versatile units capable of conducting a wide range of combat operations, including offensive maneuvers, defensive operations, and reconnaissance missions. They are often deployed as part of larger combined arms formations, working in coordination with other infantry, armor, artillery, and support units to achieve mission objectives. Whether operating independently or as part of a larger force, motorized rifle companies play a crucial role in the Russian ground forces' tactical operations, providing mobile, flexible, and lethal firepower on the modern battlefield. Battalion organization. A Russian ground forces motorized rifle battalion is a formidable unit comprising multiple motorized rifle companies, support elements, and a battalion headquarters. Typically, each battalion consists of around 300 to 800 soldiers, depending on its specific composition and mission requirements. The battalion headquarters serves as the command and control center for the entire motorized rifle battalion. It is led by the battalion commander, typically holding the rank of lieutenant colonel or colonel, and supported by additional staff officers and non-commissioned officers. The headquarters coordinates all aspects of battalion operations, including planning, intelligence, logistics, and communications to ensure mission success.
Composition.
It typically includes 3 motorized rifle companies, often include a tank company as part of their organizational structure. The addition of a tank company enhances the battalion's combat capabilities by providing armored firepower and additional protection. The tank company typically consists of a number of main battle tanks, such as the T-72 or T-90, along with support vehicles and personnel. These tanks are deployed alongside the motorized infantry units to provide direct fire support, engage enemy armor, and bolster offensive operations. These companies serve as the primary maneuver elements of the battalion, conducting offensive and defensive operations as part of larger combined arms formations. The battalion commander oversees the operations of these companies, ensuring coordination and synchronization of efforts to achieve mission success. Support elements. Each Russian motorized rifle battalion includes various support elements to enhance its operational capabilities. Mortar battery.
Automatic grenade launcher platoon.
Anti-tank platoon. Equipped with anti-tank missile systems, the Cornet or Attica, denying enemy armor freedom of movement and protecting friendly forces from armored threats. Anti-aircraft missile platoon. Equipped with SA-24 Grinchman pads and the Panzer S-1 combined short to medium range surface-to-air missile and anti-aircraft artillery system. Reconnaissance platoon conducting reconnaissance and intelligence gathering missions using vehicles and unmanned aerial vehicles to provide valuable information to battalion commanders. Engineering and sapper platoon. Signals platoon. The signals platoon ensures effective communication within the battalion and with higher headquarters enables seamless coordination and information exchange among battalion elements, enhancing command and control capabilities on the battlefield. Supply company. Operational deployment. Russian motorized infantry units are deployed based on the specific objectives of a mission, terrain considerations, and the capabilities of the units involved. They can be deployed for various types of operations, including offensive maneuvers, defensive actions, and peacekeeping missions. Offensive operations. In offensive operations, motorized infantry units are often tasked with advancing into enemy territory to seize key objectives, disrupt enemy positions, or support armored formations. They may be deployed in conjunction with tanks, artillery, and air support to achieve their objectives. Their mobility and firepower allow them to quickly exploit enemy weaknesses and maintain momentum on the battlefield. Defensive operations. During defensive operations, motorized infantry units are responsible for holding key terrain, defending critical infrastructure, or providing security for other units. They may be deployed in defensive positions such as trenches, bunkers, or fortified buildings, where they can leverage their small arms firepower and anti-tank capabilities to repel enemy advances. Additionally, they may conduct reconnaissance and surveillance to gather intelligence on enemy movements and intentions. In peacekeeping missions, motorized infantry units play a crucial role in maintaining stability and security in volatile regions. They are often deployed to patrol urban areas, protect civilians, and enforce ceasefires. Their presence helps deter potential aggressors and provides a visible deterrent against violence and unrest. Tactics and strategies. Russian motorized infantry units employ a variety of tactics and strategies to achieve their objectives on the battlefield. These include combined arms operations. Motorized infantry units often operate alongside other combat arms, including armor, artillery, and aviation, to maximize their combat effectiveness. They coordinate closely with these units to synchronize their movements, share intelligence, and deliver synchronized firepower against enemy targets. Maneuver warfare. Russian motorized infantry units are trained to conduct rapid and decisive maneuvers to outmaneuver and overwhelm enemy forces. They exploit gaps in enemy defenses, conduct flanking maneuvers, and seize key terrain to gain positional advantage and control of the battlefield. Fire and movement. Motorized infantry units use fire and movement techniques to advance under the cover of suppressing fire while maintaining constant pressure on enemy positions. They employ bounding overwatch, where one element provides covering fire while the other moves forward to maintain momentum on the battlefield. Urban warfare. With their ability to quickly deploy and maneuver in urban environments, Russian motorized infantry units excel in urban warfare scenarios. They conduct room-to-room clearances, secure key buildings, and establish strong points to control urban terrain and deny it to the enemy. Counterinsurgency operations. In counterinsurgency operations, motorized infantry units focus on winning the support of the local population, gathering intelligence, and conducting targeted operations against insurgent forces. They employ a mix of kinetic and non-kinetic measures to degrade insurgent capabilities and undermine their support base. In summary, Russian motorized infantry units play a critical role within the nation's ground forces, offering a blend of versatility, mobility, and firepower for various combat tasks. While their structure and tactics differ from those of Western counterparts like the US or European forces, they demonstrate effectiveness in diverse scenarios. How do Russian motorized infantry tactics compare to those of Western counterparts, such as the US or European forces? While differences exist, both approaches aim to achieve mission success through coordinated operations and adaptability on the battlefield. Furthermore, recent conflicts, such as those in Ukraine, provide insights into the strategies and tactics employed by Russian motorized infantry units in real combat situations. Understanding these dynamics can offer valuable perspectives on military capabilities and strategic outcomes in regional and global contexts.